Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to my weekly reading recap. Got a lot to talk about in terms of books. It was a good week for book things in general, reading, book acquisition, book trinkets, booktube channel, you name it. So let's just hop right into it. First thing, I guess the elephant in the room, get that elephant out of here. 800 subscribers, like what? Safe to say my Book for October series was a smash hit. Let me know down below if you guys are from that series, if you guys enjoyed it. I'm just pulling up the channel now to get the most latest and greatest statistics here, not like it matters or anything. But yeah, Book for October, it was interesting. My first go at daily uploads. I know it was just shorts and rather short shorts at that. But yeah, I enjoyed making them. It seems like majority of folks enjoyed watching them. A couple of smashing successes in there. So yeah, sort of went out on a limb with that one and it turned out to be a good hit. Appreciate you being here if you're from that series. And over 800 subscribers is nutso. So thank you. This has been a fun journey. If you're new here, consider subscribing. We're just growing and can't be stopped. Yeah, not much more to say about that. Plenty more videos to come. I know there was a distinct lack of long form videos this past month. I was just focusing on the shorts, not that it really matters per se, but looking to get back into my usual swing of things. 2 videos a week, maybe 3 videos a week, something like that. So stay tuned for that. I know it's been majority weekly reading recaps, so a couple of long form videos in the works, but we'll get right into it. Books now, enough yapping. I got these cool stickers from my mom. My mom trick-or-treated me and gave me this 5-pack of stickers. It says there better be books on that little tombstone, a couple of other cool ones. Baddie for books, fall in love with reading, just one more chapter, and then pumpkin spice and books are nice. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. Appreciate the gesture, but yeah, I thought these were interesting. Put them in my water bottle or something, or maybe just keep them in here. What says, what a novel idea, vinyl book stickers. So I had to share. Book stickers are always welcome. Now into the physical books. I finished a book this week. Actually, last night I stayed up late reading it till like 1 in the morning. I guess it didn't really matter because we gained an hour back with the whole time thing. So I finished this book but didn't lose too much sleep over it. Is How to Win at Chess by Levi Rozman, also known as Gotham Chess on YouTube, if you guys are familiar. He's, I guess, the resident internet chess teacher, self-proclaimed, or I think someone gave him that title. But yeah, he wrote a book called How to Win at Chess. I think I'm gonna make a video about this book. It's my first chess book I've read as a chess beginner. I started playing maybe a month or so ago, and yeah, it's been interesting. If anything, it's given me just another topic to read about as a lover of books. It's just widening my knowledge in another section where there are endless books to be written about. So for that reason alone, chess has brought me joy outside of the game itself. Playing the game can be fun and a new skill to learn about, but also understanding it enough to read books about it that I find interesting is another, pleasant side effect of just playing the game as a whole. So yeah, How to Win at Chess. It was my first chess book. It was okay. It didn't have anything revolutionary in it in terms of ideas or tactics or anything. It was a very much beginner-friendly, beginner-focused overview of chess and beginner tactics, openings, endgame strategies, things of that nature. There's a couple of new things that I learned, but I would say nothing in here in his book is not mentioned in his YouTube channel. So you can get all the information for free, but I just wanted the book version to check it out. And yeah, stay tuned for, I guess, a more in-depth review of this book. As my first chess book as a chess beginner, I thought it was informational, but not a must-read, if that makes sense. It's still a good book. Following that, I picked up my next informational chess book. This one sort of goes like a half level deeper than Levy's book, Chess for Dummies. This one, I mean, it's ubiquitous. You know, the For Dummies series. The first like 100 pages are pretty skippable. It's like explaining the rules of chess and everything. So I'm just now getting into like the tactics section, which, like I said, goes about a half step deeper than Levy's book. Yeah, just upping my chess repertoire in terms of reading. This one's been interesting. I started this last night immediately after How to Win at Chess and been sort of flying through it this morning. So interesting to say the least. Just sort of delving deeper and deeper into chess books. I also I thought this book would be something different, but it isn't. I opened and pieced through, this is called the Oxford Companion of Chess. And I thought this would be like more of a novel, maybe just like interesting things to look up. And it is essentially just an almanac, if that's the right word, like basically a dictionary of chess terms in alphabetical order. So interesting to page through. It just, you can see like various chess terminologies and brief descriptions of each laid out in alphabetical order. So definitely a interesting book to have in the collection, but nothing too revolutionary. It wasn't something that when I bought it, I thought it was something different, but we'll be sort of piecemealing through this in time, read a couple pages, look up certain things. So yeah, something just to, I guess, pass the time, a palate cleanser, so to speak. I'll be paging through that. Don't expect many more updates on this book because it is just sort of informational, I guess. Very base level, I think, but interesting to pick up. And then I guess this is sort of the last of the chess books. I'll go into my prescribed chess reading list from the books that I have currently. So I got 2 new chess books in the mail, but I'm gonna read them later. So I guess I'll start off with the 2 books I got. I got The Secrets of Modern Chess Strategy by John Watson, and then I got the Positional Chess Handbook by Israel Gelfer. This is 495 instructive positions from Grandmaster Games. Both of these books are pretty dense. As you can see, it's just basically hieroglyphics, chess notation on various board positions, and then brief, very, very brief explanations of why certain positions are strong. So this is probably like one of the later books I'm going to read once I get more into it. This Secrets of Modern Chess Strategy is similar to the Positional Chess Handbook. It just has more explanation. It reads a bit more like a book. And then this one here, this is called Play Winning Chess. This is sort of like Chess for Dummies, I guess maybe just a level or 2 deeper. And this one reads like a novel, has more, yes, it has diagrams, but it's majority words, bigger print, that sort of a thing. So I guess I'll read them in the inverse order that I showed them. So after Chess for Dummies, which I'm currently working through, we'll read Play Winning Chess as a novel-ish, and then these 2 will accompany Secrets of Modern Chess Strategy and then Positional Chess Handbook. These 2 are more like study materials, study the positions, things like that, be a student of the game, so to speak, not necessarily just reading to read them. But yeah, excited to have these, done a ton of research on books. These aren't the most beginner friendly, so maybe I don't know like when I will read these. These might not even be read until next year, so we'll see. Still learning the basics of the game. Let me know down below if you have read any chess books, what they were and if you found them instructive. I also have a couple of like novels about chess, the history of chess. There's like a fiction novel that I bought a couple of weeks ago. I think I showed it in one of these videos, called The Eight. So just sort of, like I said, broadening my horizon in terms of books about chess. I have lots and lots and lots of them. I have a full stack, a full repertoire. This is just informational books about chess, interesting to say the least, and I'm enjoying my time playing the game and reading about it. Let's get to the fun novels. I've made some progress on my fiction novels. I'm reading 2 at the time as well. Vicious by V.E. Schwab. This book is fantastic. I'm loving it, about halfway through. The plans for my fiction reading is to finish Vicious and then immediately pick up Vengeful, finish a duology. I'm enjoying this very much. It reads really quickly, rather big words and decent margins that are on your side. So highly, highly recommend. I got this box set, UK print box set on eBay for $10 like a couple of years ago, and they had never been read. They were still in like the cellophane packaging. So a really, really good deal. The twists and turns in this are pretty incredible. I'm enjoying it. And yeah, that is that. And then my audiobook for this time, as you guys may or may not be aware if you kept up with the channel, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Harry Potter books are just good to listen to year round, but especially during the fall. I don't know why I like to listen to them when I walk, or if I have some heads down time at work, I'll chuck it on and do some deep work there, listen to the audiobook. Not too deep into it yet. Chapter 9, I believe. So, I mean, spoilers, I know what happens, but just that familiarity, a familiar story, but also learning new details as I reread it has been interesting, to say the least. So lots going on, lots of books, mostly chess books. Got those 2 new ones in the mail. Who knows when these will ever be read, but these are just sort of good ones to have. Like I said, let me know down below in the comments what chess books, if any, have you guys read, and did you find them fruitful, not only to your playing of chess, but just your general understanding, maybe appreciation of the game. I have a couple of books. A book called The Immortal Game, which is just like the history of chess, just sort of a novel about it. So interested to dig into that. And yeah, the moral of the story is chess has broadened my horizon in terms of book genres and books to read just for the sake of reading. If nothing else, if I never play the game again, it has opened up my appreciation to read those types of books. And I think that's super cool. So yeah, let me know down below what chess books you have read. Expect a video maybe about this book, my thoughts about it as a beginner, things that I maybe take away. So we'll see. Appreciate you watching up until this point. I know this one's a bit more rambly, a bit more nonfiction focused. Interesting how interests wax and wane over time. But yeah, appreciate you sticking with me up until this point. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. Like I said, we're smashing through 800 subscribers. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope you're reading a great book, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for hanging out, guys.